1 second. Yo, what's up, KG? What's up, KG? What's goody, brother? I'm in the high downforce F2 car. It's a mod that's on the server. Yeah, I have everybody deleted though. That's how I'm able to still stream. Just go through, make sure that everybody actually is deleted. Alright, I think we're good to go. Is the audio fine? How's the audio sound? If it's too loud, I can turn it down. Hey, phone Mac, they can't play on PC right now. But how's the new PC? Pretty good. I only have my graphics turned down because, you know, there's a lot of people in here. But I can turn on my motion blur at least. Here, we'll do that. Ambient occlusion. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ambient occlusion and motion blur, and we're still getting 60 FPS. Well, around, like, 50 FPS looking this way, but if we turn the camera around, 90-ish. So, it's mostly just this area is, like, the only area of the map that has a bunch of detail. Which is why it lags so much. Also, dude, the wheel shakes like hell when you lock up the brakes, bro. Oh my god, come on. Free tomorrow? Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. Oh my god. I was full gas, by the way. Dude, it's... it takes some nerve to take that turn full speed. Yeah, it takes some balls to go full speed through that whole section there. Yeah, we're at the Nordcheleife. Also, did I spell it right in the title? I pray that I did. Because it would make me very proud of myself if I did spell it right. Hello. I can't read your name, but I'll still say hi. Just because I'm trying to focus on the track mostly in this stream. But if we like crash or like are on the long straight at the end of the lap is when I'll read messages. But still send them in. I'll just read them then. This part's a little tricky, just because it's a downhill blind corner. I guess all corners are downhill, but whatever. Or blind corners, I meant. Did I say blind corners? I don't even know. What's up, AK Frost? See, like, these are the sections that I'll sometimes read messages. Please break, please break. There we go. This corner is pretty deceiving. Oh my god. Just drifted a F2 car, it's fine. I love this corner up here. Because this corner is really hard to get it right. Because you go too fast and then you'll just fly out. But you go a little too slow and then you're going to spin out. Because you're getting wheel spin if you try to full gas it. Come on. I'm not really pushing it too hard right now, but I really just want to make sure that I can at least get one lap in this stream. If I finish this lap, then I'll start pushing it. But I'm really just trying to do a pace lap here. So this is really just making sure that I actually make it around the track kind of speed. You know, like, I care about my life kind of speed, you know? Dude, these tires wear out fast. Whoa. Already below 80% on the front right. Dude, the other day I actually just watched. You were born in March 21. You're insulting my month? Okay, bro. I don't get how I'm insulting your month by being born in the same month, but okay. Alright. Here, this is the braking zone where you can really make or break a good lap. This is where it could all go wrong. One simple mistake here. And boom, there goes your whole lap. Okay. 6:49. Okay, I'm gonna start pushing it now. That was kind of like a baseline lap. Now I'm gonna really start pushing it. Now that we got nice and hot tires, ready to go. I had to do a little lift there. Alright, yeah, thankfully there's no collision system on the Trackday servers, at least. So. No, please slow down. Okay. Yeah, you know you hit the you got the braking good when you feel like you're gonna overshoot the corner, but then you actually get it good. That's when you know that you got good braking there. Come on. Should have turned off ambient occlusion. We're getting like slowdowns. Please, okay. I was about to say, I swear to God, if you count that as a track limits cut. No. Yeah, that front right is on its. No! No! Oh, we got the track limits there. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Can't believe we actually hit him there. I'm gonna turn off all these special effects because I need my frames to be literally perfect. Alright, but 649, is that good in a high downforce F2 car? I don't know if that's good or not. At least for my skill level. Alright. See, that's how I heat up the rear tires. Just do a burnout off launch. And then see, this is how I heat up the front tires. Lock them up into turn 1 earlier. So then see, just like that. We got warmed up tires. They're not exactly race ready warmth. Like, see, like right there, I barely made that turn. But they're warm enough to be able to push it. Ah, see? When you got cold tires, you gotta be careful about that. Especially with the oversteers, when it's worse. I'm just gonna reset. Oh my God, hit a little drift there. We'll lock up on the front tires. Alright. We start off the lap kinda slow. But then later in the lap, once the tires heat up. Yeah, that's how long the Nordcheleife is. You can literally have your out lap, your prep lap, and your speed lap all in one lap. Alright. Whoa. Cold tires, remember that. Alright, come on. Alright, full gas. There we go. Full gas through here. I feel like I gotta turn down my force feedback a little bit. At least for this car, at least on this track. It's so bumpy that I feel like I'm really fighting the wheel in a lot of turns. Especially when going straight for some reason. I feel like I'm really fighting with the wheel to keep it straight. Whoa. Come on, there we go. Okay. Damn it. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, yes, come on. Get pinned to the floor. Right, turn. Oh my god. It's gonna completely screw over the lap time. But tires are cold here anyway, so it's not like I could have pushed any harder. The lap's so long, there's so much room to improve here. Also, dude, the people who go for those, like, testing the cars on this track, balls of steel, bro, because they'll be going through here, like, perfect lines. Like, they have to be race car drivers, and it's so weird because they, at least from the ones that I've watched, they always keep the drivers, anonymous. Which, bro, if I was the one driving that thing, I would want my name slapped on there with the record. You know? Sorry guys, I can't read chat while I'm going across the track. Because, you know, it's kind of hard to get a good lap time when you're not looking at the road. But still feel free to send in messages because I'll read them when I come around to the following straight. Yeah, the straight at the end of the lap. Damn it! Damn it. What's up, Levy Keys? Dream job? Yeah, exactly. And they probably got paid millions of dollars. Like, literally, they got paid more for driving that car, which I would have done for free. But they got more money for driving. They probably got more money for driving that car than my parents have ever earned in their life, bro. Let's be honest here. So my parents said that if they had done nothing, if they had not spent a single amount of money, not even on like taxes or food, it still wouldn't be $1 million. Which is kind of crazy. That some people literally get that, like, per job. Like, annually they get that. God, come on. Hey, apparently you guys like this. We're up to 12 viewers right now. I've been glancing over it. We've been consistently in the double digits for the past couple of minutes. So, and honestly, I like this kind of stuff. So maybe I'll do more of these streams. So although I like drifting, it kind of got old very quickly. And then I found Beam Apex servers, and then. Now, damn. For your mom, maybe true if she doesn't spend anything in taxes might exist. It would take like 10 years. Damn. Was it your mom or Mr. Volvo's mom that owns a Golf GTI? Pretty sure it was your, no, because, oh yeah, because Mr. Volvo told me his mom drives a Suzuki. So wasn't it your mom that owns a... drift the whole track. I mean, if I had my tune still, I don't have my tune anymore. I mean, I can drift this first part in the car. You know, in this car, I can drift this first part. Kind of. You know, like, off launch, I can drift a little bit. You know? You know. Crap. Dude, that tire went... That skyrocketed. Damn. Oh! Oh my god. This is embarrassing. No, we're dropping viewers. Okay. Your mom... Dude, yeah, that's actually sick. Your mom's cool. Ooh, now I'm like racing pedal right now. Yeah, I'm like racing pedal right now. She's right behind me. So far, we're keeping the lead. See, this is something that I need in these Beam Apex servers. They need to add in ghost cars for your own records. Because that would be so useful. Because, you know, you get to see your own lines and practice the lines. Crap! I think he's gaining on me here. Every time I look back, he's like flying up on me here. Oh, he's just right behind me. Full gas. Come on. Oh, dude. Oh my god. Oh, he crashed. Let's go. I mean, well, I feel bad for him for crashing, but let's go because, you know, I beat him there. Oh my god, did you see the temp on that front right there? Good god, dude. Half a second, it went from being bright green to dark red. Okay. I usually do not go that fast there. This is in my... What the hell happened? Well, since we're here, I can slowly and carefully show you. Let me just... Delete. Alright, since we're here, I can just slowly show you. This, in my opinion, is the toughest part of the track, at least for me. Because... You know, I mean, drafted a lot lately, like 20 hours in 2 days kind of grind. Damn. But... See, like, look at this. Because... those two corners right before it are so fast, but the braking into this area is so difficult because it's right after a very fast corner. Like, literally flows with a very fast corner. And also, you have very short time to brake. Like, there's a very short straight there. And on top of all that, it's like, there's no banking, so there's nothing to... the track is doing... anything but working with you here. And those curbs are deadly, so don't touch those curbs. Those are spinny curbs. So those curbs do not like you. Also, guys, I got 10 more minutes, so we're gonna max one more lap in. Please, dude. Oh! How did we not crash? How did we not crash worse than that little wall tap? I have no idea. But... what the hell was that? Also, I'm gonna finish the rest of the lap like this. I have to hold my wheel sideways, though, so there's not much we can do in terms of turning right. But, honestly, it still kind of turns right. Dude, this is not safe. Oh my god! Oh man. You're from Turkey. Do I like Turkey? In terms of the food? Not really. I'm more of a chicken guy. But in terms of the country, I don't know. I don't really have much opinions on countries. Um, I guess yeah, I'll say yeah. If I'll say yeah if it means that you'll stay and watch the stream. Damn, bro. These tires need to heat up faster. What the hell? I mean, but bro, look at this. It takes out like a whole. I mean, just like look at how much it wears down the tires. Okay. Crap. Whoa! Whoa! It gripped up for a second and just whipped itself around. Whoa! Yeah, and this is why you don't drift F2 cars, okay? I mean, well, I kind of drifted it there, but we will not take that as an example. Damn. Yeah, I can see why they removed it from the F1 calendar. Surprised it even made it in, to be honest. Oh my god! Knocked off both my tires from the right, or from the left side. Palestine? I don't know. Israel or Palestine? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really have strong opinions on countries. Whew. Other than countries like New Zealand and Sweden and, you know, those tiny little countries, I like those little guys. You know, because they're like peaceful little countries. Whoa! That's really like the only countries. Okay! That BS track cut. BS, dude. I dipped it, and literally in the rulebook on the servers. Expelloramus. Sorry, bud. Don't work on the server. They removed those buttons. I mean, I can do this. So I can always do this. Dude, my front right just disappeared. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to get a penalty. Or, you know, get some sort of restriction on the server. I like how it still has, like, the potential wreck thing on screen. Or potential wreck thing in the chat for it, even though there's no collisions on. Crap. Dude, we set a 649 on the Nordcheleife, but I don't know what happened. Why can't I drive anymore? We're not gonna be able to finish the lap, so because I only got 5 minutes until my Wi-Fi shuts off. Go! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that was not a track cut, but whatever. When's your internet turn off? It might still be 9:30, but my mom might have rolled it back to 9:45. Your Turkish and English is very good. I don't really understand what they're saying. Can you answer with a yes or no? Yes or no with what question? If you're wondering about the question if I like Turkey, like I said, I don't really have much thoughts on countries. So I'll say yes if it makes you stay, but other than that, I don't really have opinions on those. Other than the only countries that I do like have stronger opinions on are like little countries like New Zealand and Sweden and ones like those. You know, I like the little peaceful countries like New Zealand, Sweden, Denmark, even. You know, because they're just like peaceful little places. Okay, I thought they were about to count that as a track cut. But we good. Alright, but we'll be able to see if my Wi-Fi got rolled back. But I'm just gonna keep driving. Oh my god. Until the Wi-Fi shuts off. If it gets shut off. Here. Yeah, I can see why this track is not used in F1 anymore. I mean, I could switch to the F3 or the F4 car. But, honestly, dude, the F2 car being so fast is just so much more fun. No. No. Okay, why are the track cuts so sensitive, though? No. I like how it does a little beep every time I run into something. Not right there. Oh, I think it's once you start a lap, it does the beeps. Jeez. Let's test. Does it beep? Yes, it does.